What does this court decision actually mean? That's, is Djokovic free? What do we know so far?
Well, at the moment he is free, and his lawyers argued two prongs, basically, that he wasn't, proper procedure wasn't followed at the border, he couldn't respond properly to the cancellation, and then secondly, he had a medical contradiction to COVID because he tested positive to the disease on December 16. So the judge ruled that, yes, he should be immediately released from immigration detention, he should have his passport and all his belongings returned to him, and the government should pay costs as well. And during the hearing, the judge, Anthony Kelly, even said, what more could this man have done to ensure his entry into Australia? He ticked every box.
But, of course, this kicked up a lot of frustration, given that it is so strict in Australia for its own citizens to come home. So what does this decision mean for the country's strict COVID and immigration policy going forward, Paul?
Well, it's a good point. This isn't over yet. In the closing moments of the hearing, the government lawyer said, look, the Minister for Immigration, Alex Hawke, will now consider using his personal power of cancellation, and the Minister has broad powers in this regard. He could ban Djokovic for up to 3 years and not even really give a reason, and he's got 4 hours to decide whether or not to do that. As to why he would do that, you make a very good point. It's been extremely difficult for even Australian citizens and residents to get back into the country. You need to be double vaccinated. Getting places in managed quarantine has been very hard. And then the city where he's going to, Djokovic, Melbourne, where the Australian Open is held, is one of the most locked down cities in the world. People there are tired of this, and they're 93% vaccinated. They're currently in the grip of a wave of the Omicron virus. But here you have a famous tennis player seemingly able to breeze through without getting vaccinated and having some argument based on having a prior infection. It is not going to go well in Australia. It might go down very well in Serbia.